Welcome to another Tag Team Talent Search podcast, the podcast that focuses on talent from around the world. And here's the guy that's produced live and television entertainment for the last 40 years, and he's going to be the host of the show, for goodness sakes. Here he is, Scott Edwards.
Hey, welcome back to Tag Team Talent Podcast, where we showcase the variety arts through videos sent in to us from all around the world. And today I have a new co-host. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Bentoni.
Hello.
Hey. Bentoni is a professional stand-up comic. You toured for, 10, 15 years. Yeah. And you did my concerts and TV shows. But you're also a professional photographer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You do the Kings locally?
I shoot the Sacramento Kings basketball for Associated Press.
Wow. Well, a professional photographer and a stand-up comic. We are so honored to have you here as a co-host.
Well, don't be.
And I got to say, with all the millions of dollars you made in stand-up comedy, coming and being on my little podcast is such an honor.
Well, yeah, it did allow me to pay for a rental on a camera.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're here to showcase talent from around the world and a variety of talent, and we're going to share some videos, and my co-host and I, Bentoni, will be sharing them with you. And at the end of this, if you get a chance to subscribe, comment, or like it, we really appreciate it. But let's jump into the show. So, Bentoni, we have three great acts. Our first one is a comic magician extraordinaire. This guy, I just did a fundraiser with him in Reno a few months ago. He not only used to work my clubs and did my TV shows, but he's continued to be a professional stand-up comic. This video he sent in was from a show he did last year. I know you'll enjoy it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's comic magician Larry Wilson, who was also Comic Magician of the Year in 2019. So we're very honored that he sent us this video. Ladies and gentlemen, let's watch a little bit Comedy and Magic of Larry Wilson.
Calls for something grandiose, Gina. I'm going to find your card in the most impossible manner you could possibly imagine. I'm going to find your card while I am restrained inside the most impenetrable substance known to man. Ooh. Of course, I refer to the pinata. But I do not mean just any pinata, no. I mean the pinata of death.
Oh, wow.
Gina, tonight I will find your card using this. This chainsaw! Gina, do you have any experience with chainsaw? Oh, good. Then you have no bad habits to unlearn. Gina, take the chainsaw. Be sure the chainsaw is in perfect working order, so turn it on. Of certain death. Now, one of my assistants is going to place a surgical blindfold over your eye. Very good. Now, my assistants are going to attach a chain to the pinata to lift it into the air. This is so that even if you are not able to cut me with the chainsaw, I might still be grievously injured in the high fall. Which, of course, will also add a certain element of entertainment to this crowd. Gina, when you get the signal, my assistants will turn you around to disorient you. Then you'll hear the klaxon sound, and you will attack the pinata. Stand by, Gina. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pride and not a little trepidation that we give you the pinata of death.
Wow. The production value. Incredible. This is hard to
gentlemen, now I'll let you have a giant pinata. You can do whatever you want. Gina, do you remember your card? Very good, otherwise this becomes a really stupid trick. Now start the towards the sound of my voice, Gina. That will position you perfectly for the ultimate effect. My assistants will now spin you around, leaving you as disoriented as a Kardashian out of Manson meeting. When you hear the sound of the klaxon, that will be the signal to attack the pinata with full force. Is this your card? Gina! Is this your card? OMG!
Oh, that is cool.
Germany, it likes you. My work here is done. Now, away, Thunder! Away!
Oh, that was really good. Oh, that was Larry Wilson live on stage in a recent concert. Man, that was a lot to go through for a card trick, but really amazing. So he disappeared out of the pinata. He appeared on the rabbit. She's running around with a chainsaw. That was a lot of production value.
Well, for a big stage show, you got to do something big if you're going to do a card trick.
Little teeny card trick. I thought that was really good.
Yeah,
Thank you,
great.
Larry Wilson, for sending in that video. That was very entertaining. We know the audience enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
I loved
Tony?
it. I'm a big fan of Larry Wilson.
So if you go to the comment section, you might want to say that's your favorite video, but we have 2 more to go.
Oh my God.
Let's get on with it.
Hit me.
Bentoni, you ready for more entertainment?
Yes.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to Panama City, Panama, where Tony Polanco is sent in this video to share some music. You ready to go?
Can't wait.
Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Panama City, it's Tony.
Gave you all of my love, gave you all of my trust across the atlas. It was always us, gave you all of my heart, and you gave it all up. Emotional scars leaving a mark. My soul's renewed. I took those vows just for you. I'm irreplaceable, so every place I go, my love is known. My heart is shown. Giving faith, call me Joe. Been perfect, but my character's known. From Brooklyn to South Central, Polanco's pencil is quintessential. The nerd raised on poverty with principle. A love so unconditional, not meant for you. Polanco's proof of painful roots. It was everlasting. Now you're leaving Tony lonely. Used to be my closest homie, now you barely know me. Affection you stop showing. Down I remain holding. All broken but still focused. The best husband, you know it. I wanna thank you for everything you put me through. No longer ashamed to admit I'm better without you. I wanna thank you for helping me see the truth. It's so painful, but Polanco's gonna push through.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tony Polanco out of Panama City, Panama. Wow, we're so happy he sent that in.
I had no idea that Panama City was such a glorious looking city.
Man,
Looked
it was
like-
huge and beautiful. I love that little girl in the yellow dress.
Yeah.
But Tony definitely has some talent, so he obviously wrote that song.
Had a
Thank you,
good
Tony.
beat.
And a good beat. You could dance to it.
That's right.
Thanks for sending it in, Tony. And that was fun.
Yeah, it was good.
And it's like you said, though, you get to see different parts of the world. I had no idea Panama City was so
I had no
big
idea.
and beautiful.
Really,
and,
really nice.
and he got a chance to do the song about it. So again, thanks you. That's Tony Polanco. Well, we have more.
I can't believe it.
I know it's hard to believe.
All right,
It's a
lay it on me.
3-video show, and our final video is always a classic rewind.
A 3-video show with a 2-drink minimum. I love the math.
Ladies and gentlemen, and Bentoni,
Yeah.
we have a video from back in the 80s when I was producing television shows and concerts and thousands of stage shows. And tonight, one of my favorite comics, and you know him very well. In fact, he's going to be visiting here in a few weeks, but he is out of the South Pasadena area. It's Bob Worley.
I do love Bob Worley.
Bob Worley is one of the funniest people in America, but back in the day, he has since retired. He was a terrific stand-up comic, did a little bit of TV, but mostly toured around the country doing his show. And he sent us this video. Actually, he didn't send it in. This is from my own show. I'll edit that out. So I took this out of my show, and we're going to share it as a classic rewind. Bentoni,
I can't wait.
audience, here's a little bit of Bob Worley.
Oh, yeah, let me try this. Hey, nice, huh? Ah. Hey, watch, I can do ventriloquism. Watch this. Okay, Mr. Rex, say hi to the people. Hey, how you folks doing? It's great to be here. Isn't that amazing? Oh, he does it. Doesn't even move or anything, you know. You know what you guys ought to do? You ought to get one of these and carry it around in your car. No, just put it in the glove compartment up on the gun rack or something. 'Cause these are great. Like, I'm serious. Like, say you're driving around town, you're right, and some jerk cuts off in traffic. You want to honk or scream at him? Don't. Just do what I do. Just pull it next to him, roll down your window, and do one of these. Hey, you stupid jerk! You know, good scum! Yeah, I'm talking about fight about. Pull over, good. Pull over. Sit down, you. Sit down. I'll talk to you later. I'm sorry. Roll it up and drive away, man. It's great. Oh, jeez. And if the guy comes up to your window, he wants to beat you up or something, just go, I didn't say anything, he did. Go ahead, beat him up, I don't care. Some big burly guy, what I ought to tell you. Or if, let's say, like, later on you leave here, you had a few beers, right? You're driving okay, but you get pulled over. Everybody knows how you feel when you get pulled over. It's like, you know, I can do it. You know? Don't panic, just do what I do. Just pull over, get in the passenger seat, put him in the driver's seat, you know? I don't, officer. Oh, no, sir, I'm not driving. I'm too drunk, so my friend here's taking me home. All right, buddy, out of the car. Look, you can't even stand up, you know. Got your wings to your bill, you know. They're taking him downtown. You have the right to remain silent and anything, take a bill to continue to go. Get in that patrol car. Watch your head. Here's something else you can use. Now, this is, I bet you everybody here in this room can use. Have you ever had friends over at your house that you can't get rid of? It's ever happened to you guys? You know, it's like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. You got to go to work the next day. They're all, let's get some more beers, buddy. It's like, get the heck out of here. Now, this works every time, and it's not even rude. Don't even say a word next time. Just walk into the next room and come out and do this. Your turn. You guys have been very good. Thank you very much. Good night.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was Bob Worley live on stage back from my TV show days. Oh, isn't he funny?
You know, people have asked me who my favorite comics are, and I know that he's not his household name like Jerry Seinfeld or something like that, but his name always comes up.
Well, what I love about
I've always loved
Bob is that he's just naturally funny.
Yeah.
Now, in this, he was doing some of his comedy set. He was using some props. I love the duck. Watch your head.
Watch your head.
And it's just great to be able to show him in his youth when he was doing comedy. He eventually retired, went into some other lines of work, but he is still a funny guy. You know how I can prove that? He is a co-host on many of these shows. So if you're enjoying the podcast, go find some of the ones where Bob Worley's the co-host. Not as good as you, Bentoni.
Well,
but today we had some great videos. We had Larry Wilson doing some magic. We had Tony Polanco doing a song out of Panama City. And a good friend of both of ours, Bob Worley, doing some stand-up comedy. We want to thank our co-host, Bentoni, professional comic and photographer, for joining us today. I hope you had fun.
I did. It was great. Love the videos.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you love the videos, be sure to like them, subscribe to the podcast. It's on Spotify and YouTube. And you can make a comment. Let us know your favorite video. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back next week with a different co-host, sorry, Bentoni, and 3 more videos. Thanks for joining us on Tag Team Talent Podcast. Bye.
Thanks for watching the Tag Team Talent Search Podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you'll never miss the next big talent reveal. And don't forget to write in the comments below which performer you thought was best in this episode. We love hearing from you. See you soon!